Hey, what's up guys, this is Hasnan and you're watching Trending Codes. So in today's video, what we're going to do is we are going to implement swipeable tabs into the Ionic 3 application, okay? As you can see on the screen, we are going to implement the swipeable tabs and probably it's going to work on the device. It's not going to work on the browsers. So I have just recorded the video separately into my device and that is visible on the screen, okay? So let's get started. Okay, so very first step, what you're going to do is you're going to download an empty project of Ionic 3, okay? You should not use a tabs. You should go with the blank theme which is provided by the Ionic, okay? Once you are done with that, the first step you're going to do is you're going to install the swipeable tabs of 4.1.4 version, okay? I'll just show you how to do that on the screen, okay? So you're going to go ahead and open up the terminal, and inside that you're going to run this command, which is npm I Ionic 2 super tabs at 4.1.4, okay? Once you are done with that, I'm going to install that right now, okay? And after installing that, you're going to generate couple of pages. I guess 3 pages are enough because we are going to implement 3 different tabs onto the screen, okay? And I have installed a super tab package, and I have also generated 4 pages. The first page is going to be our home, the second page is going to be our help, and the third page is going to be an inbox, and fourth page is going to be our news detail. Now help, inbox and news detail are going to be our tab page, and home page is going to be our root page, okay? So when we open or when we just run our app, we are going to get 3 different tabs. That is going to be our help, inbox and news detail, okay? Now you guys might be having a question that we have a home page, why I have regenerated that home page. Now by default we are not going to get the module.ts file, okay, for home page when you just install the theme of the blank Ionic, okay? So when we are implementing these swipeable tabs, we need a module.ts file for home, and it's because we are going to make that we are going to have a home page, and inside that home page we are going to implement the child pages, okay? So what basically is going to be our super tabs are going to be the root, and our pages, which is going to be our help, inbox and news details, are inside the home page, okay? So we need home.module.ts file. Once you are installed or once you're generated with the pages, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and open up the app.component.ts file, app.module.ts file, and inside that you're going to go ahead and import the swipeable tabs right away by just writing import swipeable. You're going to go ahead and type super tabs super tabs module, okay? And you're going to use that into imports, okay? So from the Ionic 2 super tabs, okay? So we are going to have a module from this, and hit the semicolon over here, just control command C and paste it inside of our imports. Now this is going to be our root, okay? So for root, don't forget to use the for root over here. Okay, and the next step you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and open up the home.module.ts file, and you're going to import the super tab module directly inside of our home.module.ts file, and that's the reason we need to regenerate our home page, okay? So just go ahead and paste it and just copy that super tab module and include that into the imports, okay? Okay, cool. Now as I told you, we're going to have 3 tabs inside the home page, and to do that we are going to create one array of named pages, okay, which is going to hold different pages of our news, help, inbox, and news detail. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and open up the home.ts file to implement that. So firstly, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I'm going to check that everything is working fine or not. Okay, so I'll just open up my app, and I'm getting the home page, and it's getting updated. So we are going to okay, we're having a spelling mistake, so just go ahead and fix that. It's going to be a from, not from. Okay, and the same thing inside of our home.module.ts file. Okay, so now just go ahead and open your home.ts file. Inside home.ts file, you are going to make pages array. Okay, and inside that array we are going to store our page name, which is going to be navigated for news detail, inbox, and help. Okay, so firstly we are going to have a page name, okay, which with the help of this page name we are going to navigate it, and we are going to have an icons for the tab, so we are going to include the icons over here. Okay, so I'm sorry, it's not going to have an equal to, it's going to have an colon, and in the same way we are going to have three different things. So just go ahead and keep it as a comma, paste, and paste. Okay, now the first page, or the first tab, what we are going to have on the home screen is that our I guess our help. So if you just go ahead and take a look on the class of our page name is going to be something like help page. So just go ahead and paste that into your array. Okay, and along with that we are going to have an index or inbox page. I is going to be a capital. Okay, so inbox page, and I guess the name of our new detail page is new detail page, I guess. Yeah, okay, so just copy and just paste it over there. Okay, right over here we are going to use a different icon. So for first I'm going to use MD home, and I'm not using corresponding icons with the name which we have given. Okay, I'm using the random icons what I like. MD filing, and MD calendar. Okay, now this is the part of our home.ts file. Now what we're going to do is we are going to open up the home.html file. Okay, and inside the home.html file we are going to remove the padding, and we are going to use headers which is not going to have a border. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and just use the no border. Okay, and border. Okay, and in the same way we're going to have a color for our navbar is going to be danger. Okay, so danger, so it's going to be a kind of red color. Okay, and inside the uncontained we are going to use our super tabs. Okay, and inside the tabs we are going to have a super tab, so super tabs. Okay, and inside the super tabs we are going to have a super tab. Now this tab is going to be depending on our array which we have created with the name of page. If we have four elements inside our page array, then over here it's going to be 4 different tabs. So we are going to use ng4 over here, so we'll just use super tab and just close it. Now use the ng4, so we're going to have something like ng4 equals to page of pages, okay, and we're going to have a root so it's like when I just click on the particular tab, it's going to navigate me to the different pages. Okay, so here you're going to use a root equals to which is going to come from our array, so it's going to from page name, as we have created over here. It's going to take a name right from here. Okay, so page name. In the same way, we're going to use an icon, so icon is going to be something like this, page.icon. okay, okay, so if I come up to my browser, and I'm not going to get anything. So we got the header with a danger color. Now once we'll save these our tabs, we're going to get the tabs too. Okay, so let's take a look how our if you have a written code according to me what I have just shown you, then you're going to get this kind of output. Okay, now this is our main home page. Okay, and inside the home page we're having 3 different tabs, and those tabs are having 3 different pages. Okay, so this particular help page is a child of our home page. Okay, so and this is going to these particular tabs are going to be work as a root, so we have imported as a root for root. Okay, and these particulars are going to be as our child. Okay, so that's why we are importing that into our module.ts file of our home page. Now if you have a code written same as me, then you're going to get an output like this. Now we are going to change a couple of things, okay, into our Ionic the super tabs. Okay, so just go ahead and open the Visual Studio Code, and you're going to change the color for our particularly for our super tabs. Okay, so to change the color, we're going to make our toolbar background to same as our header, so it's going to be something like danger. Okay, and we are going to change the icon colors as well, so toolbar color is going to be how about if we give light? It's going to be same as white but lighter than white, so make sure you're going to give C as capital. Okay, and light. Okay, it's light or lighter? It's light. Okay. Okay, and how about the indicator? So the indicator is going to be the border of our selected currently active tab. So indicator is going to be have a color of light as well. Okay, so just go ahead and save that, and let's take a look how our tab is going to be look like. Okay, so can you see we got a beautiful tab, and as I told you, the swipe gesture is not going to work in the browser, but if you run your app or if you debug your app with the help of a dev app, okay, you'll able to notice that the swipeable tabs are working. Now we have one problem. If we go ahead and open the different tab, we are going to get the different page, but we are going to get the header underneath our tab. We don't need that. And can you notice that if you're going to remove the header, we're going to have one problem, that is we are not able to change the text which is right over here, which is present onto the home page. So for that we have one solution, is that we can store the title of the page into the page array, and we will just implement that, or we will just get that particular title with the help of index when we just click it onto the tab. Okay, so I'll just show you how to fix that. But first of all, we are going to remove the headers from all the pages. Okay, so just open up your Visual Studio Code and open the home.html help.html file. Just go ahead and remove the header. In the same way, save it and go ahead and open the index, or inbox.html, remove the header. Okay, just save it. Do the same stuff with your news details page. Okay, so newsdetail.html, go ahead and remove the header. And now we are going to fix the thing, which is going to be somewhat like when you click on that particular tab, the tab title is going to be changed. So to do that, open up your home.ts file and include the new element into your array is title. Okay, so your title is going to have text. Okay, so your title is going to be something like home. Make sure H is capital. Okay, title, and along with that comma, along with that this one, even we need for third one too. So just go ahead and change to inbox. Okay, and news detail. Okay, so we have a title stored inside our array. Okay, now we need to change that when user click on that particular tab. So first, what we're going to do is we are going to take one variable which is going to be something like selected tab, and first we are going to initialize it with 0. Okay. Okay, now what we are going to have is we are going to change the tab when the user click on that. Okay, so open up your home.html file, generate the event. Okay, when the user click on that. So right over here we are going to generate an event. So it's going to be having a something like tab select. Okay, and on tab select we are going to call one function, and that function is going to be named as on tab select. Now this function is going to take the event as an argument $event, so we can easily get the index of our tab. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and implement that into our .ts file. So just go ahead and implement that into your home.ts file. So right over here, just paste it, and here you're going to have an EV, not dollar. It's going to have just EV of type any. Okay, and right inside this, what we're going to do is this dot selected tab. Yeah, selected tab equals to we are going to get something like EV dot index. Okay. Okay, so what basically over here it's going to happen is, first we are going to have a 0 that is going to be in the help page. Now when I click on the index page, it's going to give me in 1, so I'm going to get the index page as a title inbox. Okay, right this one, and same for our news details. So just save it and let's take a look. Now we need to change that into our home.html page right over here in the title. Okay, so what we will do is we are going to take our page array. So page, inside the page we are going to have a selected tab, this one. So we are retrieving the value of our tab, so just paste it over here, selected tab, and we're taking the title, so title. Okay, so this is going to be like when my value is 0, so page of 0 dot title. When my value is going to be 2, so page of 2 equals dot title. So it's going to extract the value in this particular way. Okay, so when we click on that particular thing, we are going to get the title from our event, from our page. So let's take a look. Okay, so we are having an error that cannot read the property of 0 is because we have used page, but the array name of our inside home.ts file is pages. So just go ahead and take a look on the spelling. Okay, so it's going to have an S over here. So pages tab, selected tab dot title is going to have something like this. So just save it, and it's going to work perfectly. Okay, so when you select the tab, this is going to be get triggered. Okay, and when you just trigger that, here we are going to get the index. So it is going to change. First time it is going to be a 0, and for the second time it's going to be changed to 1, or when you again click on the 0, so our tab is going to be a 0, 1, 2. So according to that, it's going to change the index, and it's going to take the value, and it's going to set the title. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so when you click on the different page, I'm going to click on the different tab, so it's going to change the name of the title. Okay, so by that way we can change the thing. So again, I'm telling the swipe is not going to work on the browser, but once you run your app into your particular device, it's going to work when you swipe that. Okay, so I hope you like this video, and if you like this, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, and if you're new over here, please consider subscribing, because we are going to learn more and more. Okay, so bye bye, take care, I'll see you in my next one.